Ladies and gentlemen, do we have a treat for you today? These guys are fucking phenomenal. Their chemistry is off the charts. They're more than just a great tag team name. We see them one day being in the big show, and hopefully that's real soon. They're the realest tag team. Give it up for the highlight reel.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Highlight reel in the building, baby.
Hell yeah.
Love it. Love it. How are you guys doing?
Ain't too bad. Another day in the neighborhood for us. Living life, living large.
Hey, so something I want to get right off the bat. You guys got any upcoming shows you want to promote? Let's get it out there.
We're making our debut at Ironheart Pro this Saturday
Okay.
in Wisconsin. So that's
Minnesota.
Sorry, Minnesota. So can't wait to do that. Facing the tag team champions down there. So hopefully we might take some championships home.
Hell
Get
yeah.
some gold around here.
I love to hear that. I love to hear that. So, hey, real quick, I just want to kind of break in. Let our audience know, who are you guys? I know we've kind of talked about this, but I want them to, our audience to understand who you guys are. Can you give us a quick history on, like, what brought you in, how long you've been doing it, all that fun stuff?
Well, you are looking at the realest tag team, not just in the Midwest, not in the world, but the galaxy. I'm Damon Real,
And I'm Damian Real.
and we are the Highlight Reel. We've been wanting to do this ever since we were young. Been watching all types of pro wrestling between TNA, Impact, WWE, and we were like, yo, we may not be the biggest, we may not be the tallest, we may not be,
The strongest.
the strongest, but this right here, tag team, we definitely can do.
And we was always big sports fans, basketball, football. But, with the size difference, I can't be a tall basketball player because I'm just short. But, and I love football, I love playing it, but I knew that wasn't going to be for me. So, as a kid, seeing wrestlers do the amazing things that they do, I said, if they can do it, I definitely can do it. And why not with the best person out there, the guy right next to me?
I love that. I absolutely love that. That's awesome. So, did you guys say how long you've been doing it? Did I miss that?
No, we did not. We've
not.
been doing it for almost, now that it's 2026, 7 years.
Yep, 7 years.
But I don't count COVID.
Yeah, I don't count COVID.
Right.
Even though we were doing shows down at the WCWO, we didn't have a crowd, but we kept recording and stuff. So kept our, matches going and stuff, keeping up our ability to wrestle in our physiques. So I guess you can count COVID, but I really don't count COVID.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
count COVID.
So I'm assuming it was kind of hard to navigate the wrestling scene during that time of COVID.
Definitely most places were like, yo, we're gonna take a hiatus. And with everything closed up, it was like, ooh, how are we gonna, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do
Social
that?
distancing, mask, and everything it was kind of hard to pack a house when only 25 people could get in there.
Right.
But we treat it no differently. Like if it was 1 million people or 5 people,
Yeah.
we show out for anybody who comes out, anybody who sees us. We'll show out for a camera if we can.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's awesome. I will say this: the first time we met you guys, we just we kind of showed up at a training there and stuff. And just some of the moves you were doing there, just showing the guys and working with them. First of all, you two are absolute professionals. Like,
Yeah.
you guys worked with these guys. Like, I can't give you guys enough credit on that. Because we didn't know what we're getting into, and like I'm like, are these guys going to be like? Let's be real. Are they going to be dicks to these newer guys? But no, you guys were like in there showing people. You could tell your passion, and
Yeah.
like I said, we love that. Kind of jumping on that. What is it like when you're training new people? Like, You get what I'm saying?
It,
Is
it's
it get frustrating?
it's oh yeah. Like again, I'm not one to say yeah I can train or yeah I can I could be that guy that's like oh yeah I'll teach him how to do it because I'm not a trainer, but with that it's a feeling of like when you're raising a kid. You're not ready for it, but when life hits you, you gotta either sink or swim. And I'm about to swim. I don't want to sit there and sink and show them like bad stuff. I want
Right.
everybody to prevail. I want everybody to succeed.
And it's a respect thing, because starting out, we had questions.
Yeah.
We had, hey, what goes good here, what goes good there, and the vets in our locker room showed us. So when we became the vets of the locker room, don't hesitate to ask us questions. We'll help out wherever we can. I may not know everything, but I know some stuff. You know what I mean? And I'll gladly to help out and teach.
No,
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's awesome, Mike. I feel like I'm asking a bunch of the questions. I'm sorry.
No,
if I
you're
jumped
good,
in.
man. I'm just going with the flow here.
So
Keep going.
I noticed like something I noticed. You guys are very like agile in the ring. You guys have your timing down. It seemed like, at least from me, like an outsider looking in. What's been to kind of jump in on that? What's been your most like technical match you've had?
Technical? Ooh, that is a good one.
Because you guys have the moves. Like, I'm not just saying this because you guys are on the show. Like, you guys have talent. And I'd love to know who's, like, can I go up on YouTube and watch a match? What's one match you would have someone watch of yours that you can find online?
What you going with?
I would say when we faced Sanity, ex-WWE guys, Big Damo and Axel Tischer, but I don't know if it's out on any social media because Black Label did their
They did the switch.
they
I
did their
didn't see it.
yeah. I would say for me that would be the most technical one because those are like guys that was in the Fed, and it was around the time when we finally started, getting our name out there and getting noticed.
Right.
And I wouldn't say it's my best match, but I loved every minute of it. Though I will face them again in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. I would say that would be the start of us starting to ramp up some of these bigger matches.
Yeah,
we get into. Yeah, and it showcases us in a new light. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I scoured hours and hours and hours and hours of footage trying to come up with these because I wanted like the reel I made was just all like your tag team moves together, not individual. So
Okay.
dude, I watched so many matches on YouTube. So many. I would say like any match that you're with like Dex Royal or uh Maliko,
Yeah,
oh gosh darn it. I'm so sorry, I forget her name.
Rachel.
Yes, thank you, sorry. Oh, like any of those, I it's like, I don't know, it's another level, I feel like, with those people.
I appreciate that. Like with them, and it's not just going up against another wrestler. We build bonds with them.
Yeah.
They're part of the family.
I mean, when we train and everything, they were there too. So when when we're doing crazy stuff in the ring and stuff, moves in the ring, we know that I ain't got to worry about them, and they know they can't worry about us. We just go in there and have fun.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will say there's no better person to face than this guy right here.
Yeah, that's true.
But with we try to blend our style of wrestling because I mean I don't want to just stick to high flying. Now I ain't afraid to jump off of stuff,
Right.
but I want to prove that I got that muscle too, and I can lift people up.
Yep, seen some of that too.
Well, I got to jump in and ask this question then. What's been like the craziest jump you've done?
Oh, crazy.
So I would have to say doing the whisper off the top of the cage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Whisper in the wind off the top of the cage. That was cage miss. That was early in our career. I can't remember what year, but it was one of the cage misses, and got up there, showboated to the crowd, looked back, and I said, "Well, what the heck? I'm up here. I
Oh
might as
my
well do it." And I did it.
Man, I wish I had your balls.
Mine, hitting the cutter onto the outside of a whole bunch of people. That's probably like the craziest one I ever took.
Ugh,
I'm allowed
can't even
to
imagine.
I just listen. I'm like 390. Like I'm a big boy. Okay, and just imagining being on top of that cage, like even from last year, dude, my back, my neck. I'm just terrified. I mean, like I give you guys credit 'cause there's no way. I mean, I will say this: if I ever had to do a tag team move or anything, you guys are the ones because you guys always seem safe when we watch you guys. I mean,
Yes.
if you think you can pull up a 395-pound dude, I'll take a move from you guys. Hell, let's do it.
I mean, I don't know how big Damo was, but we lifted him up and put him down, so I'm pretty sure you're safe.
Yeah, got you.
We so kind of off the topic, but not. We've let our audience know as well too that we're currently in the midst of a documentary and stuff with WCWO, and they were talking about. I was talking with Joey about us doing some chops, like people doing chops on us, and I think we're gonna do that. I think that's gonna
Don't
happen.
make it sound plural.
So yeah, I said we should do 3. So
Hey,
with that being said, who would you guys recommend from the WCWO crew to chop us?
Well, the big boss man himself,
that's
he
what I
throws the
said.
best chops in the game, and I mean,
It's right.
I can take them. I can take them, but let me tell you, they go hurt.
I know. I said it's probably gonna make my asthma flare up.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, I give you guys all the credit in the world. So, let me ask this: you guys travel. What's the farthest you guys traveled in your wrestling adventures?
From Indiana to Colorado. I think that was 16 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, 16 hours. And we were going to Rocky Mountain Pro.
Yep.
And we were down there for a good week. And had some fun down there. We wrestled in the big ball arena. You know what I mean? Had fun. Yeah, but that drive, I'm glad there was 4 of us.
Oh yeah, 4 you could almost drive it straight through, right?
Yeah. Now I will say we hit a snowstorm on the way back home, but we made it safe.
Good. That's crazy. It kind of, when we had Mike Noble on, he was talking about, he kind of has been locally, I think he said Ohio, Mike, is that correct? He'd been to Ohio a couple times and stuff. It's curious on how branched out you guys go. Like you guys don't just stay within like one state. I love that.
Oh yeah, man! Like the goal is to get the name out of the highlight reel to as many people and as many states, hell, even as many countries, as we can. And just the beginning.
Yeah, we want our names to be heard all around to where when you search the highlight reel up, it automatically comes up us. It's not highlights of any other sport.
Dude, I know.
Show. No. The highlight reel will pop up as us. And I want to be known as the great tag teams out there. It's not just the Usos. It's not just the Hardys. It's not just the Dudleys. It's the real boys. Real boys.
Dude, I hear you on that. I've been watching wrestling a long time. And that first day that we walked in and we saw you guys, I literally looked at Dave and I was like, these guys are it.
Yeah.
Like you guys, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. Like I mean that. Like
I appreciate
it's
that.
everything, you know, like your chemistry together,
Yep.
like you're in sync, you're safe.
Well,
Like I feel
ahead.
like you make everyone that you wrestle better. Like that's just hard to find. And I think you got it. I hope you go places because the world needs to see the highlight reel.
Hell yeah, man. Well, it's like I was saying
Amen.
with the training when we first met you guys. Just how you guys were, like you guys were like setting up for something to show. You know what I mean? Like you guys were on the same page, and like that alone, you can't teach.
We can't teach it.
Yeah,
Because of the twins, man. They got that twin.
they got that twin energy. I love that, man.
And it's funny because when talking to some of these other tag teams, especially in the dub, who's trying to become better tag teams, we tell people, hey, don't look at us.
Yeah, we got a
We're
cheat
cheat
code.
code.
Right.
When we're in the ring, we don't have to communicate as much because, hey, if I give him a look, he's like,
Hey, let's go.
bet.
Let's do
Yep.
it.
And I know exactly where you're going. I know him like the back of my hand. I know when he says, yo, what goes up must come down. Hey, a gourd buster is right after. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all I gotta do is look over and say, hey Damon, what time is it?
It's showtime, baby.
And that's all we gotta that's all we need.
Mike,
Yeah, it
we
shows.
need that connection, man. That's we gotta work on it. Do you guys have sessions where you can teach us that?
I mean, sometimes it's something you just can't teach.
I agree, man.
It
So
it's
have you
just-
guys? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Came out. No. I'm just saying that's just from the womb to the tomb.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
I get that. So you guys have been a tag team. Have you guys ever dabbled in like singles? I mean, is it always just you two?
Nope.
Like,
They've wrestled each other, Dave.
Well, yeah. So funny enough,
I'm letting the audience know this.
not too long, but probably a year, maybe two ago,
You took your pick.
I tore my pec, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Partial tear in the pec.
2023.
Yeah, 2023. I tore my pec mid-match, you know, and even he saw it. He's like, hey, I think there's something wrong with Damon. I couldn't lift my arm.
Oh hell.
Got home, tried to go to work, couldn't do anything at work. They sent me home. Wife came home, and she was like, what's up? I said, yeah, there's something wrong. My bicep dropped down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So I went to the doctor. They misdiagnosed it twice, and then they realized that, yo, you partially tore your pec. It's going to heal, and, you know, you can get surgery to make it look better, but, like, there's nothing like anything crazy, you know, surgery or nothing. I said, man, I'll just turn one way and nobody will know. So I was out for 2 months. So the whole 2 months, this man was on a grind. And you know what I mean? He was making sure that everybody knows, yo, even though one half is gone, that reel keeps spinning. And then eventually when I came back, we both went into separate title pictures, right?
Yeah.
And I eventually won the Outlaw Championship at WCWO, but I immediately lost it to Dex Royal. And then worked my way back up to get there. And then next, you know, he won the territorial.
Yeah.
So we had two of the biggest belts in the company. And then next, you know, they said, hey, champ versus champ, winner take all. And this man got to carry both titles.
Hell
So
yeah.
we've been in the singles run before. We're not new to being in a singles run, but
Yeah.
our most powerful asset is right here. This connection right here.
That's awesome.
We don't want to be nothing more than the greatest tag team to ever set foot on this planet. And I want everybody to know that like we are what's next. We
Yes.
are going to do everything we can to make sure that happens.
We
I
don't
love
care where
that.
we go. AEW, TNA, it don't matter. WWE, even going all the way to New Japan. Like,
Oh,
I want to
that'd be
go
crazy.
everywhere. I want the world to know that we're here. We're not about to be left behind. We're not just no ordinary tag team. We are the tag team. We're the premier tag team. We are the highlight reel.
And this journey of pro wrestling, it's like climbing a mountain. You're gonna have some stumbles, you're gonna have some trips, but as long as you don't stop, you're gonna reach that top. Now, I don't know what's up there. The clouds are,
Right.
blocking our vision, but whatever's at the top of that mountain, we're gonna make it happen.
Hell yeah. Triple H, get these guys in WWE. Come
Right.
on.
See, I
Shawn
try,
Michaels. Come on.
I try to have that attitude with Buzz Sports. Like, you got to have that confidence. You got to have that, like, we're the next big thing. And I love that kind of attitude. So, kind of step back real quick. I want to ask two things. One, what was it like when you guys wrestled each other? Was that like some childhood like dreams you guys had? And two, would you guys sign your TNA, WWE, New Japan? Are you going to come on and announce it here first?
So the wrestling question, I mean, we fought all the time. If you ask my mother, we constantly fight.
We bicker all the time.
Like I tell people, he knows me better than anybody. He knows how to get under my skin as well.
He knows how to piss me off.
But wrestling him, look at his face. He's like, "You ready to do this? Yeah, man. You ready to have some fun? Yeah, man. Don't hit me too hard. I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can." So it's basically wrestling yourself. That's all it was.
If you want pure wrestling at its finest, watch two siblings fight each other. And no, I'm not talking about like how the Usos did at WrestleMania 40. That's no shot. But when you want to go out there and tear it up, you leave nothing behind. You lay it all out there on the line, especially when it's somebody that you care about, because hey, at the end of the day, I still love you, buddy. I still love you, bub.
And as for if we get signed anywhere, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell my wife and my family, and I guarantee you they're gonna shout it all over Facebook, Instagram. They'll tell you before we will.
I totally understand that. I love that. I love that response. So, Mike, what do you got? I've kind of taken it over. Sorry.
Well, no, you're good. So, as far as the AEW, WWE thing, you recently wrestled in Ring of Honor. How was that?
Oh man, it was a blast. I mean, going in there and hoping for the best, but taking what's the word I'm looking for? Hoping for the best, but if nothing happens, at least I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seeing all these people, seeing like FTR, seeing Ricochet, seeing all these guys who've been there and done that. And like, okay, this is what I aspire to be.
Yeah.
And this is where I want to be, this type of situation, being in front of all these people. And then they said, hey, you guys got Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia. And I said, oh, okay. And then the crazy part is walking out in that crowd in our hometown and hearing how many people say, highlight reel, man.
Yeah.
I'm playing face on TV, but if I could tear up, I would. And everybody's like, "How'd it feel?" I'm like, to be honest, it's a little piece of that cake, and I want some more.
Hell
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Being in that spotlight, being in front of that crowd, facing the people we did is a piece of the cake, and I need to take a bigger piece. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's inspiration. It's inspiration seeing yourself in that light to a childhood dream, knowing that you're getting closer and closer to it. Now you have nothing left. Like, nothing left to doubt. You can make it. You have the opportunity to make it. So go get it. There should be no excuses. There should be no doubt in your mind. Now that you made it to that scene, now that we got there, oh yeah, more's to come. We want everything. We want all of it.
Hell yeah.
To the point where I can be like, you know what? Guess what? I'm going to WrestleMania. You know what? I'm going all out. You know what? I'm going to Slammiversary. I'm going to Wrestle Kingdom. I'm going to. It don't matter.
Anything.
Yeah, it don't matter. Wherever you go, I'm watching. So
I appreciate that,
Appreciation.
man.
Appreciate it. No, can't talk.
For real.
Yeah, we're definitely
No pun
following your
intended.
guys' career. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. So, has there been anybody you met that you kind of been starstruck about?
Well, so
Oh, yeah.
so many people. So I mean, facing Big Damo and Axel, that was like, oh gosh, I hope I don't mess up, but like
about the first one, like
the very first one,
Boogeyman.
oh man, hell
that
yeah.
that was a crazy moment just because, man, seeing him eat the worms up close
Yeah, hell.
and then
that'd be
talk to him like, hey, are those worms fake? He said, hold out your hand. Oh, that's a real worm.
Those
Yeah,
are real.
You a brave one. And for him to be as old as he is still pretty much jacked. You know what
Dude,
I
he's
mean?
jacked.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the second one is Rakishi.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rikishi.
Meeting
hell yeah.
him, and I'm like, yo, I idolize your sons. Even you are crazy. And he said, dang, I thought y'all were my kids for a second. I said, hey, I'll be a Uso for a day. I don't mind that.
Hell yeah.
But we've met so many people. Chavo was really cool to meet. Met Mark Henry.
Yeah, Mark Henry.
Seen Mickey James when we were back at backstage of ROH. Powerhouse Hobbs talked to us. Eddie Kingston says something to us. Even wrestling Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia. And I just hope to meet more people. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Meet all these crazy stars. Hell, I was 5 feet from Mercedes Moné, so that was cool. Nina ran past me real quick, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's a crush of mine." But
Don't get in trouble now.
Hey, easy.
he's gonna get in trouble on our podcast. I can tell it now. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, Mike, didn't you have a question about them about the Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, we want to do that now?
Yeah, let's go on and do it. We're good. We're good.
All right. Well, what's your guys' Mount Rushmore tag teams?
So
you go
the
first?
more I can.
Okay.
So the more I wrestle, the more you see new things and stuff. And like in the very beginning, if you asked me who my Mount Rushmore was, straight out the gate, we're going Jeff and Matt, the Usos, and sorry. Dang.
The Dudleys?
No, not the Dudleys. Chavo and Eddie. There it is. Why it was escaping me.
The Guerreros?
The Guerreros,
I forgot
yes.
about- yeah.
Those would be my top three. And like the Dudleys and Edge and Christian are straight up right behind them.
Yep.
But the more you watch, and because I didn't even know all these other promotions existed. So now you're looking at like, oh yeah, I forgot about the Bullet Club, you know what I mean?
Oh,
And
yeah.
the Young Bucks.
Young Buck.
And then seeing Rey Mysterio and his son doing his thing.
The Rascals.
The Rascals for sure. And
Grizzle Young Vets.
Young Vets, they all are just cold. And we're like, yo, these guys are the guys we want to face. These guys are where we aspire to be. So, long story short, definitely the Usos, Matt and Jeff, and then the Guerreros. Those are my top three.
Got one more. The
One more.
Mount Rushmore is 4.
Or the Dudleys. Or we can sneak in DX just because.
I ain't putting them up there.
Hold on,
I ain't
they
putting
were
them up there.
they were funny. They were funny.
I ain't putting them up there.
They were funny.
I'm talking about we talk about pure tag teamness. So
I get it.
like Mount Rushmore, Hardys. I'm going Hardys, Usos. I'm gonna definitely say the Dudleys because again, you can't do anything without tables. Anytime you hear a Devon, get the tables. You got to put them in there, and then I'm gonna give you an old school one, the Rock and Roll Express.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good.
Okay, that's not bad. Well, I'm gonna give you mine, and mine's not on any talent necessarily. It's more like I don't know how they made me feel, I guess. But my number one is
Yeah.
actually New Age Outlaws. I can't help it.
Yeah,
Tell people suck it.
Yep.
But, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, I give you that one.
Then I got the Hardys,
Yep.
and then I love good heels. So my number 3 is actually Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders.
Okay,
okay.
that's a good one.
And
That's a
then
good one.
my number 4, which I'm going back, is the Midnight Express.
Okay.
Those scaffolding
Okay.
matches that they had back in the day was just so awesome with like Rock and Roll
Ridiculous,
Express, Road
ridiculous.
Warriors.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got
Oh,
got so many good ones like Road Warriors, Rockers, Rock and Roll Express, Freebirds. I got Edge and Christian on my list, Steiner Brothers. Like it's hard.
Ooh. Like I'm gonna say New Day too, because
Yeah.
the
Usos.
the New
yeah, I
Day
agree.
versus Usos rivalry was so. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
It was
back
good.
back when like they put the tag teams on the map at that like around that time, like nobody could touch them because it was just them two. The fact that you could get in a Hell in a Cell match out of 2 tag teams.
That's
Yep.
what I want. I think that would be a nice dream to have. Going up with whatever tag team wants to do it,
Yeah.
I'll gladly go in a Hell in a Cell and do that.
Yeah, bring it on. I got another one too that's I didn't put on my Rushmore, but a lot of people don't think about them. Is the Von Erichs back in the like,
Okay,
old
yeah.
WCCW days? It was on ESPN. I'd wake up early in the morning. It'd be replaying. Those guys were fucking
Oof.
awesome. But yeah,
And that it makes me. I want to say it makes me sad, but like in the new era of wrestling, they're starting to like not care about tag teams, and I don't know why.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
No, like because like
I get it, but I don't want you to say it.
like sometimes you gotta force people to be like, hey, there's good tag teams out here. You got to use
Yeah.
them. You got so many good tag teams out here. I'm gonna put 2 singles guys together and be like, yeah, these are my guys. These are my tag team right here.
yeah.
You don't need 2 single guys. Guess what? You got 2 guys right here
Who are brothers?
Who will tear the roof off? Come on, man.
Gladly.
Get
It's
them
a
in there.
heartbeat.
So, who is a tag team you'd want to wrestle? Sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to jump in on you there. Who's a tag team you would love to wrestle that is no longer active? Just one shot.
Well, it's
I mean,
no
you get this is the team.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a good question there, boy.
Well, that's a good
What are you
question.
thinking? Because I mean, technically, Bubba and Dion are no longer active.
Yeah.
And let's see.
That'd be a
Dang,
crazy
that's a good
match.
question. I got one. I forgot. Just because of how big they are and what they came up with, Brothers of Destruction.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Brothers of
yeah.
Destruction. I wouldn't
yeah.
mind facing 2 tall guys, not only tall guys, but Undertaker and Kane themselves.
Oh jeez.
That would be a fun match. I think we could have.
Yeah.
Just because I know they can throw us around and I know I can jump on them.
Are you guys fighting on who's taking that tombstone?
Oh no, you hit the nail on the head. Like that's one where I'm like, okay, 2 singles guys, but like, oh, Brothers Destruction, it was a short stint, but
Right.
God, they
No, I'm
was
talking
awesome.
a tag team that is like synonymous. You know what I mean? Be it the Dudley Boys.
yeah.
Be it who do you guys would go back in time to wrestle in their era?
Hmm.
I know it's tough.
The Mega Power.
Yeah, you know Hogan's not putting you over, brother.
Just to feel the aura,
the enigma coming off of these two guys, especially Macho Man and Hulk Hogan, and we're probably gonna just flex with them.
For real. That's a good one.
That was a
Hey.
good, yeah.
But Hogan's not known to put people over. You know, it just doesn't work for him, brother.
Well, at least for us, going over. I mean, winning's good, but losing is just as good.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? It's all about the story you tell and the journey that you go on, and just being in the ring with some of these
That'd be
big guys
awesome.
is just a dream come true.
Yeah.
Right. That's awesome. That's awesome. But I kind of got a feeling there you were thinking the Dudley Boys for a minute. I mean,
Don't get me wrong. I would gladly go through a table for the Dudley Boys.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I would too.
Even at however old they are now, I'll be like, yo, just put me through it one time. I'll do all the jumping.
Yeah, hey, they can do it. They put Mae Young through a table. I'm sure they could do you.
right.
And that's the one reason why I like them. They didn't care who it was. Everybody's going through a table.
Dude, such crazy times in wrestling. I miss it.
I know, right?
So how do you think the wrestling is nowadays compared to maybe like the Attitude Era? Is it better? Kind of. I mean, what's your opinions on it?
So you want to go?
It's progressing. It's moving forward. Only thing that I feel like it's missing
It's a highlight
is
reel.
Well, yes, for sure. Yeah, definitely for sure.
But with the cameras and video phones and like some of the stuff you can't you gotta leave it up. You don't have the mystery behind it no more.
Privacy.
Yeah, you don't got the it's just two guys doing it. It's just two guys out there giving the best they got. Nah, you get the moment where it's like, okay, that they're doing it in this way. That it gets predictable to me. Again,
Very.
I love Roman Reigns, but god dang, you gonna win all the time?
Wrestle
I
4
would
times a
say-
year.
Yeah, for like you don't even show up. I remember when the champion wrestled every goddamn night.
Yep.
right. That's what I miss.
With each era, there's good and there's bad. You know what I mean? So I just think that this new era is an era of its own, and to compare it to any other era isn't fair because you can't really go back and face the people you face.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like basketball, the GOAT debate. LeBron
Right.
or Michael Jordan. Well, you can't
I
really
always
say that
hated
because
the
Michael
GOAT
Jordan. Michael Jordan is pushing almost 60 something years old, and LeBron can't face him, but Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Just saying.
But
Just saying.
they played two
I
different
agree.
positions too, so you
I
can't.
agree,
here
and
we
that's
go.
coming from a LeBron fan. So
Well, I like D Wade 100%. He was one of my
yeah,
favorite
dude.
basketball players watching.
Yeah.
But my mother, who's a very, 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 very diehard Bulls fan, was like, "You want to know who the GOAT of basketball is? This man right here." So that's going along the lines of wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Attitude Era is one of the best eras. You know what I mean? Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, all these people are amazing, great talents and are the GOATs. But
don't
you
forget
can't forget about John
the
Cena,
ruthless
Right.
aggression era.
the Ruthless Aggression Era, Randy Orton, all these
Randy,
new guys
yeah.
too, because like Roman Reigns, Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair.
Shout out
Yep.
to the girls.
You know what I mean? You can't discount anything that anybody else does. So this era is a new era by itself. It's great by itself. You don't need to compare it to anything
Right.
else because
Yeah.
this is what we got. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Big-time
fully-
athletes.
I fully agree. I do want to jump in and say that, I do miss like watching a Raw or a SmackDown and like, is the title going to change tonight? You know what I mean? Like, it would get you to watch Monday Night Raw to where now it's like, and I guess I'm a WWE mark or whatever you could say. I don't follow AEW hardcore, but that's something I miss. Like, you got to wait. not even the paid live events. You're not like that's not going to change. I mean, like I know Drew McIntyre just won last week, but I miss the days of must see TV because you don't know if they're you know what I mean. Like back in the day, you're like, is Triple H going to lose to The Rock? You know what I mean? Like you didn't know they were out there wrestling.
I totally agree.
So.
Yep.
No, I get that. I get that 100%.
But yeah, as far as GOAT talks, I feel like it's fun to talk about, like with the fan base, but on the flip end, I think each era has its own GOAT. There's no one GOAT. You get what I'm saying? Like we said, Jordan and LeBron, two different eras. You know, they're two greats. Why can't we leave it at that? But it's fun to talk shit and be like, well, you know, LeBron flop. You know what I mean? Like it's
Shawn Michaels is the GOAT. You know, something like
that. He wasn't a true heel.
And what I like is like, and that's what's so great about wrestling is like, oh, you know, who's the go to wrestling? I'm like, well, which era, which year, like you can't do that because again, everybody would be like, oh man, The Rock, man, like he was at the heat of his the height of his career. Well, don't forget that man Stone Cold ran WWE. When you hear the glass break, you know I'm about to see a stunner tonight. And then you got the Ore Farmer with Randy. Randy Orton is in a league of his own.
Oh, let's talk about the man whose streak should never even got broken. But The Undertaker, man.
Oh, yeah.
For him to go as long as he did. And you're talking about a man who didn't need a title. He won the title, but he didn't need it. He was cool by himself to say, hey, I'm coming back every WrestleMania. That's it.
He's on my singles Mount Rushmore.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
So are you guys on the side of that streak should have never been broken?
I am.
Yeah, 100%. Nothing against Brock Lesnar, nothing against Roman Reigns, but I don't think it should have Roman should have beat it. Like I should have left it at one. I could take it. Like he should have retired after one.
I get with that.
That's just me.
I get with that.
I wish they never would have ended that. It would have been something to talk
Honest
about.
to God, that whole the end of an era match with him, Hunter, and HBK, they walked off. I understand. I understand there's still some attitude era guys in that area from still there. But those were the core. That was that was early that was wrestling to a lot of people. And that would have been the perfect send-off.
What's funny, that was the first pay-per-view we ever bought by ourselves.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That was I wouldn't say by ourselves, but our uncle paid for it. You know what I mean? So it was our first one we got to, hey, not YouTube or nothing. We actually watched the whole entire show and seeing that moment of Triple H and Shawn Michaels teaming up on him and for him to still kick out was one of the craziest things. And then seeing John Cena versus The Rock later that night was even more crazy. You know what I mean? So I get it. I definitely get it. That should have been where it ended for the streak. You know what I mean?
That was the first one, wasn't it? That's where John lost that first one,
yep.
didn't he?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Mike, what else you got?
I was just trying to think. You go ahead.
I was going to say, hey, gentlemen, I know.
My mind is going places. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, he's had a rough day. So look, we don't want to keep it too long. We appreciate you coming on. Everything you do. We want to have you back on many times as you guys want. Anytime you guys have something to promote, come on. Just shoot us a message. It's like I told you guys, our brand is what you guys are about, the passion of sports. And you guys have that passion, and we want to show people the passion. So, with that being said, I got 5 rapid fire questions, okay?
Shit.
Okay. All right, let's get it.
There might be a wrestling one in there. There might not even be a wrestling question in there. Okay? They're fun, nothing controversial. Just fun. Quick, boom. All right?
Let me hear them.
Best place to get food after a match.
Oh, if anything is still open,
Yeah.
I love Wendy's, especially expelling all my energy fighting somebody. A nice Asiago chicken sandwich or Baconator
Ooh.
is amazing.
He's gonna go with that. I'm gonna say that the basic one. Around those times you're trying to head back home, gas station food's where it's at.
True.
Not Waffle House
Hot
fans?
dog.
A good sheets.
Are you guys
Oh,
into
man,
Waffle
like-
House?
I think I've only been to Waffle House maybe a handful of times.
Just
Oh.
twice.
Oh man, you're missing out. It's the worst, best food
And I
ever.
love it.
Where's the highlight reel going to be in 3 years?
In 3 years,
Hopefully on
signed and on TV.
on TV, or one of the biggest indie tag teams there is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, amen.
Love it. Favorite movie?
Ooh, Space Jam.
Okay.
Oh,
The
okay.
new or old one?
Don't say the new one.
Okay.
Don't even
Space
say
Jam
that.
1 is a national treasure.
I'm very picky because there are so many movies out there and so many genres.
Yeah.
But if I had to, the best trilogy to ever set foot on the planet of this earth and ever made, Lord of the Rings. Two Towers is probably
Ooh.
my favorite, but Lord of the Rings, Fellowship, Return of the King, and Two Towers, only 3 movies to ever do it right all the way through.
Tip of the hat. That respect there. That's awesome.
Yeah, what he
And
said.
I don't know if y'all can see it, but I've got the tattoo of the sword. So,
Oh, dude, that's awesome. That is awesome.
If I had to say singular, like again, like Space Jam is still number 1, but Spider-Man Tobey Maguire will always be
okay,
Go.
good.
Spider-Man 2000 will forever be goated. And then the best sequel ever is Spider-Man 2.
Okay, I'm going to jump in on this. We're pausing rapid questions. I feel like Tobey Maguire, best Peter Parker, Andrew Garfield, best Spider-Man. Is that kind of controversial?
Ooh, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with Andrew Garfield, and there's nothing wrong with Tom Holland. But when you think of Spider-Man and all the
Toby set the bar so high.
he set it high,
Hey.
and his fights are always just
The train scene alone,
the train scene with Doc Ock alone.
like it still beats out some of Marvel's like top tier
Yeah.
fights. It's just Spider-Man and Doc Ock just going, oh man, that train scene. Oh,
I love it.
Toby's the best Spider-Man.
One wrestling move you guys are afraid to try.
None.
We've taken quite a bit.
yeah, like
I'm not really too afraid of anything.
hey, I know what I got into. I'm ready for anything.
Yeah, I mean, I took a Canadian choke slam, powerbomb, pile driver, suplex, back suplex. I got thrown off of the cage.
Oh my god.
Superplex off the cage.
I went to
Doors, ladders. I jumped over the top rope,
Yeah, like
and not too long ago, I jumped over the top rope and landed on my face. Had a big old black eye,
yeah.
and after a week, my eye started to get better, and I dove out again. So,
Making my back hurt.
Sometimes,
Right.
sometimes it's not about the move; it's who's giving it.
Fair
Sure.
enough. And the last question I have for you. The first thing the highlight reel is going to go out when they sign their big contract in the future.
And they're gonna go what?
When they sign their first big...
like mine.
Yeah, what's the first dream purchase you're going to buy when you sign that big contract with AEW or WWE?
Here soon.
You got it.
so it fits me. I know we are the same guy, but our lives are kind of different.
Yeah.
Me and my wife are going to do something probably big, especially because she's the one dealing with me going out, driving however many hours, putting my life on the line every night. I'm going to probably get her something big or do something big for her.
Oh, yeah.
We already have a house, so I'll probably put it towards a house purchase. That's what I would do.
Okay.
For me, for me, I got it's two. One's big and one's small.
Okay.
So the big one is my mom looked us in the eye and said, "When you make it, I just want a house." And I said, "I got you." So I will go buy my mom the house that she wants. How much money you think we're getting? But like the small one is there's our one of our friends' dad. We saw him as a work dad.
Yeah.
He is the one that showed us WCWO, and he's the one that told us about the training all them years ago. And he said, if you ever get famous, all I want is a steak dinner. And Dan the man, when we make it, we gonna get you that steak dinner.
You better
Oh yeah.
take him to St. Elmo's. That's
Hey,
the place to
any place you want, but I know Elmo's is pretty good.
go. Right. You'll waste about half your contract there. I'll just say that. It's not cheap. So, gentlemen, again, we appreciate you jumping on here. Mike, do you have anything else?
Definitely. No, man, I just appreciate you guys coming on, man. I'm tickled to death you guys are on here. I think you guys are going places. I hope it's real soon because I can't wait to watch.
Yep.
We appreciate it. And if y'all ever think of any more questions y'all want to ask, any personal questions that don't matter, hey, what's my favorite food? Anything, let us know. We'll gladly ask you guys. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate you having us on here. We'll be happy to do it again.
Oh yeah.
To look out to shows to look out for. We'll be back at Comic-Con. We'll be back at PopCon. We'll be at the Circle City Classic, and we'll be at the Black Expo this year. So,
And hopefully we're there.
Yeah, I was going to say, you only be with WCWO with those, right?
yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, Joey's kind of told us about that and was like, you guys can come and can film some stuff or whatever. So you'll probably be seeing us there.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But, gentlemen, again, we will have you on here soon again. I've loved this. It's been a great time. Like, we'll just come on and talk wrestling.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I do love wrestling. Yeah, so are you gonna end it, Dave?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have anything else.
Well, I'm gonna talk to them here after we end it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So, till next time, thank you guys.
All right, later.
Yes, sir. I'll be safe.